What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Trading with Tito. Today is August 4th, 2026. This is a full session recap. I purchased a Apex 100K end of day account, no activation. Did that mistakenly. I thought I was buying the 100K intraday trailing, no activation fee account. So, yeah, there's that. Make sure you know what you're buying. I didn't look at the bottom line. I ended up spending $176, a little shy of that, versus $63 on the account. Yeah, so there's that. Anywho, what we're looking at right here is the MNQ as usual. Today there was a lot of volume and volatility. Had to do with the whole Iran Strait of Hormuz. I said that wrong. Hormuz. Anyways, I'm not gonna make myself look foolish on the internet, but y'all know what I mean. There came some nice talks, and so there's volatility in the market, which we love. It's nothing worse than when the market is going sideways, right? Like either go up or go down, but figure it out. And so that's essentially what we did here. I just focused on scalping, getting in and out. The session did take just a little over 40 minutes, a touch over 40 minutes. Um, Obviously, the video is sped up because I don't think I can sit here and talk for 40 minutes. I had tried recording myself while trading, but the application that I use, Clipchamp, it doesn't allow me to use more than 30 minutes unless I buy Microsoft 365. And the Microsoft products that I use that I have, I purchased outright, right? Like I purchased the key. I have Microsoft, all their Office products, but I don't have the access to the 365. I don't know. I might look into OBS. Maybe that'll allow me to record myself while I'm trading. I want to give people some authenticity, right? And this was probably one of my better trades right here with 50 contracts, as you saw. It was a nice rip. Man, I got out way too early on that one. Had I held, I think this would have been like an even bigger day. Not that I could have had a bigger day. Since it's the 100K, since it's the 100K end of day no activation fee account, the rule is you can't lose more than 3 grand, but your profit target is $6,000 on evaluation. I've noticed statistically when it comes to my metrics, I don't do well for multi-day evaluations. I know it seems silly. I'm naturally impatient, right? Once I'm funded, then I treat the accounts with like infinitely more respect. And I know people say, yeah, you can't do that. You treat them the same way you do as the eval. Not necessarily the case, right? Because I've gotten payouts. If I treated them the same way I did evals, I wouldn't have gotten payouts. But that's not to say that you don't want to be mindful or careful. And so in this trade right here, this was a whoopsie, which is why I got out so quickly, right? I got in thinking that I had 10 contracts and I had 50, a lot more than I had wanted. In truth, it scared the bejesus out of me if I'm being candid. I like knowing what I'm getting myself into. And all I'm doing is just scalping, taking advantage of volatility. The market is trending up. I want to be long. There is a pullback that I know will happen that's customary. I mean, some people call it a snapback. You call it whatever you want, right? I call it once if the stock goes like this, eventually there's going to come that point where it's going to make that sharp pullback. People start taking profits, bag holders start selling, and so that's what this is right here. I take two successful scalps and kind of broke my rule, went for a triple dip. The only triple dips you should be getting is from the ice cream store, right? Soft serve, but not here. The market gods helped me out on this one. I was hoping that it would break down the way it did, kind of putter back up. Didn't give me the warm and fuzzies. And now we have 80 contracts. And I'll be honest, at this point, I didn't even realize that I was up already over $6,000. I was just trading, but made a little over $6,200. This account will be funded today after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.